Welcome to the No Fame Podcast. We have a Discord. That's right, you can come chill with all of us at discord.nofame.ca. Memes, video games, clips, Wordle bragging, craft discussions, and more. Come chill with all of us as we grow the No Fame community. You can check out nofame.ca as always for links to all of our content and social media. Now, on with the show. Well, last session, you guys, Anne tried to channel some of the sixth arcana when you guys discovered the dying discovery A, as it was labeled, this creature from the sixth arcana that was in this glass kind of containment area. And Anne tried to reach out using some knowledge that was recently discovered that Anne was a part of the final stages of these experiments going on in Null Shore, and using the aid of Paige reached out to the sixth arcana. But what happened was it drew the attention of another experiment that was in this facility. Subject 7 bamfed into the room through Discovery A up against the glass, horrifically breaking the glass and killing the creature, and then bamfed away. And then all of the power was cut in the facility, which, if you look at the map, there's a lot of like lights and glowing shit on the map. Just pretend I made this map before. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So the creature cut the power going to the facility, the emergency power. And so you all thought, hey, maybe we should go to maintenance and see what's up. But that's exactly what it wanted you all to do, as it jumped you in the maintenance area. A little battle broke out. Ben summoned a bunch of snakes, which did very little. Chad and Ed went to work, doing a lot of damage that I fully did get the math wrong, as I was like adding up how much damage you did, like not on the creature, but like after the fact, when I was like, oh, I think you did 118 damage. No, it was 160 something fucking damage that Ed dealt in that first round. Because I was like, as you were dealing damage during the recording, when I was editing, I was actually adding it up, and I was like, fuck, I was a full 50 points of damage when I told him 118. The damage was dealt to the creature. I'm just an idiot. And Chad dealt, I think, close to 100 or maybe even over 100 with one of his anyway. But the creature had 420 health points, because that's fun. But you eventually, Ed, Anne and Paige were doing some real damage, and some of the static electricity frying pan, and Paige was boosting allies and slinging some magic missiles. But Ed was the one who finally took down Subject 7 with a few precise blasts from his rifle. That's where we pick up, as this creature is, what's up here? Looking pretty fucking sick. That was such a good fucking quote too. How does it look? It looks pretty fucking sick. I wanted to end the episode there, but I had like a very important plot thing, which I almost forgot to even say, because I was like, that's such a good part to end the episode on. But then immediately after, I was like, oh, there's an announcement over the PA which says there's an anomaly happening within town, and that they're sending a team out to investigate, but people should gather at their emergency stations, as it seems likely that they'll need them, whatever that means for the employees of Phoenix Logistics far above you. You guys were made aware of this as it was blasting over the loudspeakers in all of the areas you can assume, but definitely the area you are currently in. Yeah, the announcement over the loudspeakers echoes out within the maintenance area, informing Phoenix Logistics employees that an anomaly has been breached within the town and that they were sending a recon team to investigate, but that everyone should be ready at their emergency stations. You all look at each other, gathered around the dead body of Subject 7 as its exterior bubbles, almost like its flesh is boiling, and a thick dark steam kind of rises up as the bubbles pop and burst, then running out through the floor and through the cracks, and eventually all of the flesh is just gone from this creature. And you see a skeletal figure kind of left behind, laying how Subject 7 was laying in its final moments. The flesh is withered and tight to the bones, and its head has features but completely void of any kind of hair or anything whatsoever. It does seem like a more humanish face now that all of the Sixth Arcana substance seems to have withered away from it. It's pitch black in the maintenance room now, with the operations panel completely fucking destroyed. The only light is from Anne, who's sparking, Ed's headlamp, and whatever flashlights you carry. And that's where we pick up, friends. So what is the plan here and now?
Oh, fuck. All these mountain people are heading into town? That sounds horrible.
I thought they were going to their emergency stations.
Didn't they say they were sending it? What? People are being dispatched?
I was too busy killing shit to listen.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, killing snakes.
Not all of us like electricity like you do.
It counts towards my KDR.
Chad, are you okay? Sounds like you got something on your chest there. It's a little heavy.
Sorry about that. I still can't get the accent out. I don't know, something happened to me.
Secretly southern.
My voice box modulator appears to be malfunctioning.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. That's just the way it's coming out today, so.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Chad's a southern man now.
Southern man
Chad
now.
took some throat damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I think we definitely have to make our way back into town, regardless of where these people are going. I don't think we're going to be able to stop them from getting there, but at least if we're in town where whatever is happening is about to happen, we
Yeah,
can kind
should
of...
we be trying to do anything? We've got, like...
I don't know. I feel we were pretty offensive going into this. I think we might need to play the defensive game for a little bit.
Can I capitalize on Anne's remarkably low wisdom and intelligence? And can we just go over the loose threads that we have going on right now? Because there's Null, who's disappeared. There's the forest protector, who's disappeared. There's the charity event going on tonight. And was there something suspicious about that? Or is it just an event that's been coming up?
The band, they might be witches.
No, the band. Oh yeah. The band is literally called "We're Literally Witches." Is the band name?
We're literally witches, so the band might be witches.
They might be. It's hard to tell. English these days isn't very easy to understand.
And now there's an anomaly in town, and people from here are being dispatched. And are we missing anything?
Can we find? Do we know where the anomaly is happening?
No, it just said an anomaly in town is what it specified. Also, Catherine Bell has never been found, by the way.
Shit. And that other librarian.
Grava. He went missing years, I think I said.
Yeah.
Well, it's too late for him now.
Yeah, I feel like
Let's focus on more important things, I guess.
And there were weird ghosts in a couple places. But
yeah.
I guess.
In your house.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah.
So we've got it all figured out then.
So we're all on the same page.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let's go
Go
to
to
town.
town.
Let's
Make a night of it.
Let's just go to town on it. Yeah.
Let's go to fucking
Just go
town.
to town on this
That band is probably still playing. We can probably still catch that.
Oh yeah, we still have time, don't we? Didn't we
well-
come here in like
Oh,
in the middle of the day?
I don't know what time is anymore.
Yeah, it was late
we already
afternoon.
at that band.
And now it's probably by the time you got in here and you've been like looking around the facility and all that shit, it is getting into the evening. And by the time you get back, it'll definitely be within the evening hours for sure. Because it took you, close getting here from Anne's, or I think it was, or Ed's, sorry, getting here from Ed's house took close to an hour, counting walking through the mines. But you guys were kind of being careful, I would assume.
Sneaky.
So,
Ish.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's run full force back to the opening. You guys go on ahead. Ed is going to have to stop and take a few breathers every now.
Can I...
Quick smoke break.
That,
Oh, second wind.
Can I do like a...
Here we go. Perfect.
Can I do a do I remember back when I was the galloping snake in the
Yep.
vent? Do I remember where the bulk of the surveillance cameras were focused on?
I'll tell you that it just seemed like it was like a blanket effort. It was just as many to watch as many places. You know what I mean? It didn't seem...
And were they all public spaces, or were there private, like, citizens' homes?
There was nothing inside of
being
homes. It was
surveilled?
all outside. Some were focused near homes, so there might have been like a suburban area where it's planted on a light pole, and then it is looking at some houses because they're just on the street, for example.
Okay.
But nothing was in someone's house.
So, can I do a memory check? After having found the paperwork that said that Anne, my mother, and Evan were people who just got better from something or
Yep.
whatever, did I notice any cameras, like, specifically in the area of those guys? Like, were they monitored?
There for sure was one specifically for the Bethyl house. I think we
Bethyl
mentioned
house.
that for also. Give me if you want to do like I was supposed to say smarts, fuck my life. If you want to do an intelligence check just to see if you kind of can picture that all those screens with all the different places.
5.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of places there. You don't remember specifically seeing, but all the public places, and the Bethyl house was definitely on there. And
Wait, I took pictures of them all.
no, you took pictures of the ones in the smaller.
Because I was not a galloping snake.
Yeah, you were in the smaller security booth, which did have some but that was mostly focused on the mountain and some places outside of the road leading up to the mountain. But the one that Ben came across was the entire fucking town was being watched.
Oh.
You can assume, Ben, with a 5, you can probably assume there's a good chance that they're, keeping eyes on people that were the
Everyone.
subjects of these experiments. Like, I mean, it's not a big
Yeah,
leap.
but
Okay.
you know what happens when you assume.
Mhm.
There's a good chance you're going to get it right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always make assumptions, kids.
100%. 60% of the time, you're right. 100% of the time.
100% of the time. Life lessons with Ed.
Math is not my strong suit.
All right. Fucking hell.
Well, maybe we'll just come across it on the way back to town. Or maybe we can follow some people from the mountain into town.
Can we have a gander around to see if there's, like, uniforms?
Chad is wearing a lab
Do we
coat.
want to?
I do
Do we
look
wanna
pretty
tr-
professional right now.
Do we want to try to Really leaning into that boss hog, aren't
I don't
you?
know how to stop it. I keep saying it like in my head. I'm like, whoa, okay, gotta get back into that Chad
Surfer
voice. And then like it
dude.
just draws out when I hit a long vowel.
Gotta get that
So you go from Surfer Dude to Matthew
Yeah.
McConaughey.
surfer dude. Yeah, man.
All right.
It's all right. All right.
All right, let's find more uniforms.
Yeah, okay. So if we find more uniforms, maybe we can make our way into town with one of these like infiltration teams or
There's
tac
no
teams, whatever the
fucking
fuck
way
we're
we'll be
calling
able
them.
to sneak in. We need to just go back to town and be normal people. We just need
That's
to
what I
get
initially
there.
thought.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, let's go back.
Are you saying I have to take my lab coat off?
Town hall meeting. Doodle-doo,
You
doodle-doo.
guys are running, I assume,
I
to
mean,
you guys.
If you want to keep it on, Chad.
Full force running. Like we're all athletes here, and we can run really fast. We're in town now.
Just-
What happens?
Use Chad's
I-
flip flops.
All right. Before we get to the town hall, how much time is left before the town hall meeting? Because I definitely need an
Seconds.
hour.
There
to
is
rest.
no-
Absolute seconds.
There is no town hall meeting. I don't know where this town hall meeting is coming from.
We're calling a
Where's the
town meeting.
performance?
it's happening at the bar where all good performances happen.
Oh, for the love of fuck.
Give me
Just
everyone.
because
Also,
all
we're
of
not
the
skipping
town is
this.
gonna be
Don't
there.
How's Dale been?
everyone give me a Constitution saving throw if you're fucking running full force out of the mine through the woods
No,
to your
Can I-
vehicles.
Can I just use step
we're
of the wind for
doing
that?
it.
Sure. The monk can do a monk thing.
Use my last key point.
Oh, God damn it.
Nothing bad will come of that.
I
Constitution
need a short
check.
rest anyway. I'm dying.
Yeah. Likewise.
And let me know what you get.
I got a 16.
Nice.
Oh shit! I hit
I'll
Constitution
say everything
check.
over a 10 is a pass.
It's the same number. Dirty 20.
Nice. And Josh, I'll give you
7.
advantage because step of the wind. If you get under a 10, you are exhausted.
Ed is exhausted.
Is it just a con check?
He smokes a cigarette and is bolstered.
I got a 13.
We don't call him energy
Nice.
sticks for nothing.
So only Ed is exhausted, which completely tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to do Paige as well, Sinead.
Oh,
I'm sure she has
Christ.
nothing for athletics or Constitution save. I meant to say.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't remember.
Oh, she's actually got a +5.
What? Hell yeah! Oh yeah, because
Oh, sorcerer, yeah.
if she's a
Yeah.
sorcerer, yeah, she's charisma and con.
She got a 10.
Hey, fuck yeah, that's a pass. All right, just Ed is winded from this.
Chad hands him a beer.
All the doors close as you guys load into the Escalade at the end of the path near the little path that led to the East Grave Mines, where you run out through. You pass by.
Ed's got his head hanging out
Yeah,
the
right.
window.
Rowdy runs up to you, Ben. Hey,
Yeah, Rowdy.
well, I got a feeling you were going to come out here right now, and I ran as fast as I could to get here.
That's because you're a good boy.
I'm a very good boy.
You're the best boy.
Rowdy jumps in the back of the trunk of the, the back section of the Escalade.
Did you see any weird wolves or anything out there? Anything that might potentially be a great guardian of the forest?
Emmett's pretty guardian-like, but I didn't see any. I didn't see that big wolf's.
Any really big
Not
wolves?
since it got
No?
taken by those people.
Fucking hell, it did.
I did find this really cool stick.
He fully has a branch in his mouth. Yeah,
That's a leg. That's a human leg. Where did you get that?
It was in the woods somewhere.
Brick, Brick killed the guy.
Stabbed a man with a trident.
Brick, where'd you get a grenade?
I'll say running, it took you half the time to get to the Escalade. So let's say that was a solid 20, 25 minutes of just like, let's say 20 minutes, a solid 20 minutes of running. If you gun it, you could be downtown in 10 minutes, but I know some of you want to take a short rest also.
We definitely need a rest. And did you want to swing by your spot? Whose house is closest?
To the East Grave, let me just bring up the overview. I'll bring everyone to the overview. The Bethyl house is right around the corner from the East Grave mines.
All right. Are you opposed to us swinging by the Bethyl house for a rest? Or
Yeah,
are they gonna,
let's
like,
not
put you
go
on
to the actual
shift?
Bethyl house. Let's drive along the back of the property and go to where I live, which is like in a separate building,
Okay, cool.
sort of in the backyard.
All right.
It's a separate building that was added on to the other building. And
Added
in
onto the
wintertime, you
concrete
have to climb
building.
out onto the roof.
It's got a flat roof.
All right. Let's, weird.
It
It's not
wasn't
snowing,
shingled
but your
correctly.
roof is covered in snow. There's a trench. Do you have to crawl out there?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it
Okay,
takes you guys
let's
probably 5 fucking minutes to drive from the East Grave mines to Anne's house. There's probably a back trail, I would imagine, actually, that you cut off the
Yeah.
main road and go through the fucking woods.
I picture it being sort of like a wood slot in the back with like an access road. or
Yeah, exactly.
something.
Yeah, 100%. That's like everything up in the fucking shore is like, yeah, if you just turn off this road and drive down this dirt road, you'll get to this other place. So that's what's going through my mind. It takes you a few minutes, but you pull up to Anne's house, which is the back of the property of the Bethyl estate.
Perfect.
Cool.
Let's chill out here for an hour.
Yeah, and also, we can have some snacks.
Some snickety snacks.
Yeah.
If you have sausages,
so
I promise rowdy sausages.
short rest. Hang on, I gotta read what I can do again.
I really,
She's going through her cookbook.
you're kind of behind on the
Yeah,
sausage
I gotta look through my cookbook.
points. I'm owed a few sausages.
You are behind. You are owed sausages. I know.
Okay, if you guys want to use hit dice, if you spend 1 or more hit dice to regain hit points, you get an extra 1d8 on top of whatever you roll.
So 1d8 just in the short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If you use your hit die,
Yeah. Okay.
however many you choose to use, add an extra
Ed
1d8.
still has a muffin that restores 4 hit points, by the way. He didn't use it during that fight.
No, he doesn't. He
and I have
devoured
2
that
more of those
on the way here.
muffins, but I figured that I would keep them for an emergency muffin time.
Fair.
Is that it restores 4 hit points, or is it a
Yeah.
1d4?
No, it restores 4.
Okay.
Picture it's got that like jam on the inside, like what is this? Fruit explosion from Tim Hortons or whatever
Oh,
those ones
Jesus.
are.
Are we able
just
to
straight
take a
up
short
a Tim
rest? Is
Hortons
this something
muffin.
that we can roll for, or are we going to be interrupted?
If you guys want to take a short, I mean, you're at Anne's house. There's nothing stopping you guys from taking a short rest.
Okay. Well,
I'm assuming that
you're
I
potentially
need
stopping
a
us.
long
That's why
rest
I
to
was
get rid of exhaustion. I'm assuming I need a long rest to get rid of exhaustion.
No. Short rest is fine for the exhaustion. That was if you guys were mainly going to keep, I don't know, going and doing shit.
going about our day.
Yeah.
Ed puts on like a band-aid for a small cut he got and eats a muffin and lies down on the couch.
Yeah, Ed came out of that pretty good, if I remember correctly.
The run was the hardest part for Ed.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, 100%.
Everything else, he's just anyway. I started blasting.
Yeah. Could I offer you an egg in this trying time?
Right. And then Ben and Anne, if you guys want to, Ben, you can do a nature check and what is Anne? Anne can do
Cooking.
Let's say our
And did cooking.
for Anne. I know that's not a strong suit, but
Okay.
Paige can help you if you want to take advantage on
What do you want me to roll?
Sure.
it. Nature for you.
Nature. Fuck it. Let's just do it.
Woo! Natural 20.
Natural fucking 20.
12.
12.
Do I get advantage?
Do you get advantage? I don't think so.
I mean, there's no reason, but
yeah, I was like, well, it makes sense for Paige to give advantage because
can Rowdy give me advantage because he is a good boy of nature?
Sure, Rowdy can give you advantage on that.
Fucking A.
He's a nature boy.
He is a nature boy.
He's covered in leaves and dirt.
Natural 20.
Fucking 2 natural 20s. Jesus.
Wow. He is a good boy.
He is a good boy.
Christ, I was gonna no, well, I wasn't gonna be
I was
super
going to
big.
tell you some bullshit, but now I got to tell you some real
I was
shit.
gonna straight up fucking lie. No, I wasn't. As you guys are kind of chilling out and you're having like a bite to eat, and Ed is just like dying on the sofa and hacking up a lung. Chad is doing some yoga. Paige is kind of like looking out the window, and she waves 2 of you over, and you both look out the window as well, and you see these what was kind of faint and a little bit ominous before, but now you see these very prominent fractures in the sky, like as if they look 2-dimensional against the skyline, if that makes any sense.
Some Doctor Who shit.
And they fracture in points. Like you can see one is fracturing near the lighthouse. The fracture goes towards the mountain, and then the last 2 bits, kind of out of your viewpoint right now, seem like they're going towards like the downtownish area. And then
The points of that triangle that Ed saw.
yeah, and then because you guys got fucking nat 20s, Paige is like, this is getting worse. It's getting much worse than before. And then all of a sudden, this dark purple, greenish, sickly lightning strikes down near the downtown area. Like you see it out of the corner coming from that direction. And then another one strikes, and then thunder erupts, rumbles across the sky. And you see all of the fractures open up a bit further. And there's still like this, again, looking 2-dimensional against this fucking skyline. And the sun is starting to, the sun is actually pretty much set. Like it's the dark reds and purples kind of in the sky, and it's the fractures glowing slightly light purple and green as you follow like the cracks. They look a little bit like glass, oh my god, they look a little bit like shattered glass, if that gives perspective.
Can we see any people of the public around?
There's some lights on at the Bethyl house itself.
I was looking for people. I was curious if I could see anybody that isn't us noticing that.
Oh, I understand you. Give me a perception check, and I'll make the DC pretty low because of your nat 20 earlier for nature.
18.
Nice. Yeah, you see a couple people in room, like moving in the rooms in the
like at the windows.
Yeah.
And are the people looking outside? Do they see the sky, or are they just going about their day?
You see a couple people, like some people don't seem bothered because that's always the fucking case. Excuse me. Some people, yeah, they don't seem bothered, and you do see a couple people kind of gazing out the window and like pointing up, but
okay. So we're not the only ones seeing this because we've been touched by the 6th Arcana or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like some people don't give a fuck and some people are kind of paying attention to it, so.
I was wondering if it was like Dementor type shit where...
Right.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay. Well, is everyone all healed?
I'm as healed as I can.
It's
pretty sure Ed just chain smoked half a pack of cigarettes in his sleep.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Ed carries around one of those oxygen tanks, but it's just burning cigarettes.
Yeah. He just puts it up to his face.
Yeah. He has
smog. It's a cigarette.
He has a backpack CPAP machine, but it's hooked. It's just a bunch of cigarettes.
Yeah. Fucking cigarette bong.
CPAC machine.
The forbidden bong.
The C is for cigarette.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do not give Chad ideas.
I also on my short rest used my natural recovery, so I got some spell slots back.
Hey. Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I think you have that if you wanted. I think you can do the same to recover spell slots with that arcane seasoning. Just a reminder.
Oh shit!
Yes.
I think I just got back a really good spell slot.
Fuck yeah.
Chad was about to eat whatever you seasoned with it, and you have to like take it out of his hand.
Yeah, you snatch it out of his hand.
My spells!
Sorry.
My spells. I can't cast
I
magic
can't
without
cast
my
spells
spells.
without my muffins.
Your patron is just fucking muffins. Like, I love baked goods so much.
Your patron is
know
literally the
Muffin
gingerbread
Man?
man.
Not the gumdrop buttons.
Not the gumdrop buttons!
My patron's name is
You
Betty
monster!
Crocker.
Okay, I have. A
I am
question.
Duncan. Duncan Hines.
It says once per short rest, you can use your chef's ability to also create one food item, which has the potential to restore a spell slot to whichever creature consumes it. Cool. Okay. The amount of charges spent from the chef feature is equal to the level of the spell you can restore.
Yep.
So does that mean however many snacks I made, I can get back that level of spell, or is it how many are left on the? Does it use that? Sorry.
So, however many you have open on, like on D&D Beyond, I think it shows like how many times you can use that feature. So, however many of those are blank, if you want to check those off, that's the level of the spell that you can get back.
Okay. Cool.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, so
Thank
if you made 3
Yes.
muffins and you gave one away, you have 2 left. So you could eat both of those, I guess.
If
and
Muffin A is
two
going
spell
20
slots back.
kilometers an hour.
Yeah, so it uses up the rest of my allotment basically.
Yeah, if you want to use all of them to get a
Okay.
third level or whatever, fourth, whatever,
Yeah.
third.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it'll be third.
You know what? Fuck it. Everyone levels up. How about that?
What?
Fuck it.
I'll take it.
Midstream level.
You've
Yeah.
convinced
This is
me.
not going to be smooth.
I know it's not gonna be smooth, but Ben, oh my god, Hidgon was like, "Did we level up?" And I was like, "I don't think you're gonna have time." But now you guys are like short resting, so now it's like, well, fuck it, yeah, you guys actually have time to level up now. That was so sporadic, and I'm so sorry. That's the
I love
Can
it.
we go do that run again so I don't have to make a con save? I got land stride now.
yeah right. The chaos demon in me was like, "Fuck it, let's level up. Fuck it, let's go
I
wild."
just rolled a 7 on my hit dice, so I will take mine.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. 6. Yay. Right? 6?
What? You're a D8, right?
No.
What?
A D8, yep.
Who was waiting for me to roll?
Roll me a D8.
I think everyone's D8.
Yeah.
I'm a D10.
All right, I rolled for Josh.
I will take it because I got a 2.
I got an 8.
Fuck yeah.
Amazing.
I rolled.
Justin, I'll take yours.
Take mine. I rolled.
He's a D10.
I rolled a 1.
Did you roll a D10?
I did roll a D10. Yes.
Okay. I was about to say, hopefully it's the D8.
No, I remember because
I'm going to take mine.
Ed's the only one that isn't a D8. I think.
Oh,
I thought we
yes.
re-rolled ones.
I'll re-roll a 1. You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
I got a 4. So that's only 1 worse than what you rolled. And Anne, are you're taking what you got? Is that right?
Yeah.
I rolled a 2 for you, if that counts. And I didn't even roll for Ben, but Ben took his. I rolled an 8 for Hidgon.
I was thinking to myself, too. I was like, I should have been a fucking wild child and took Justin's just to fuck.
Thank you so much for listening to the No Fame podcast, Null Shore. The best way to support our show is by doing what you're doing right now, listening to our podcast. You can support us in other ways, like joining our Discord at discord.nofame.ca, telling your friends and spreading the word about our show, interacting with our social media accounts at NoFamePod, or by supporting us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/NoFamePod. Thanks for listening, and we will catch you later on. like technical difficulties kind of threw things a little bit as well. This will be a spicy short episode where we end with a level up, sporadic level up. Fuck it, let's level up.
This episode has no content. It has us
It's us
going
trying to
over stuff
it's us
we
trying to
should
remember
know.
what the fuck we did
Yeah.
10 episodes ago.
This
All the
should
plot-
be, yeah.
All of the plot points were discussed that weren't were forgotten about.
Yeah.